What if I told you that everything you've been waiting for, every dream, every breakthrough, every ounce of success you've longed for, isn't actually waiting at all? It's here, right now, hiding in plain sight, behind a choice you haven't made yet. This moment, yes, the one you're in right now, isn't random. It's not background noise in the story of your life. It's the plot twist, the divine setup, the second where everything begins to change. You didn't stumble onto this video. You were called, pulled by something invisible but unmistakable. The part of you that's tired of surviving. The part of you that's done shrinking. The part of you that knows you were never meant for ordinary people. You were built for more. And deep down, you know it. You've watched others rise, haven't you? People stepping into their power, living with purpose, attracting opportunities like magic while you've waited on the sidelines, wondering when it will be your turn. Well, this is it. This is your turn. Your time. The universe has been patiently waiting for you to wake up to your own brilliance, and now it's handing you the key. Everything changes the moment you take control of your morning. The world's most powerful people all share one hidden pattern. They guard their mornings like gold. Why? Because those first moments of the day hold a kind of magic most people waste. There's a sacred window right after you wake up, where your thoughts become commands, your words become blueprints, and your energy writes the story for the rest of your day. And if you know how to use it, you become unstoppable. These aren't just habits. These are ancient rituals, sharpened by time and modern science, designed to rewire your frequency for success, abundance, clarity, and purpose. 7 simple practices that turn you from someone who hopes into someone who knows. But it starts before your feet hit the floor. That thin, dreamy space between sleep and consciousness, that's your access point. Don't reach for your phone. Don't open your to-do list. Be still. Place your hand over your heart and speak with certainty and soul. Divine success flows through me today. Everything I touch transforms into gold. I am a magnet for opportunity, abundance, and joy. Don't whisper it. Don't wish for it. Declare it. Let it ripple through your cells. Let it become your vibration. Because in that moment, your subconscious, the gatekeeper of your reality, receives the signal. It stops doubting. It starts building. This is not fantasy. It's frequency. This is how you begin to manifest. This is how you align. This is how you rise. Now that you've spoken your truth, before the world has had a chance to shape you, before doubt even opens its eyes, you've already shifted the energy of your entire day. But this is just the beginning. Because once you've declared who you are, the next step is to make space to hear who you're becoming. And for that, you need silence, not the absence of noise, but the presence of stillness. In a world that screams for your attention every second, silence has become sacred. Blah. And powerful. While most people wake up and immediately drown in distractions, notifications, news, messages, you are going to do something radically different. You're going to sit in complete stillness, even if just for 15 minutes. No music, no talking, no scrolling. Just you and the vast, untouched space of your own awareness. Because here's the truth. Greatness doesn't arrive through chaos. It whispers. And unless you're quiet, you'll never hear it. Your mind will want to run, to plan, to worry. Let it. Don't fight your thoughts. Watch them. Let them drift by like clouds across a still sky. No judgment. No control. Just presence. In that stillness, something sacred begins to happen. Your energetic field clears. The noise fades. And what's left is clarity. Connection. Power. Be still and know that I am God. Not just words, but a law. In stillness, you remember who you are. And more importantly, you begin to hear what comes next. Modern science has only just begun to catch up to what spiritual masters have known for centuries. Neuroscience now proves that just minutes of silent meditation reshape the brain, strengthening your focus, calming fear, enhancing your decision-making power. You become sharper, more aligned, less reactive, and far more magnetic to the life you actually want. This is not optional. This is not a luxury. This is non-negotiable if you are serious about transformation, because the world will keep throwing noise at you. But when you begin each morning anchored in silence, you rise above it. You move with intention. You respond from wisdom. And the universe notices. Your silence becomes a signal. A declaration. I am ready. I am listening. I am aligned. And in that space of still presence, the next piece unlocks the power of vision. But before you can see clearly, you must be still. Because only in silence does your soul speak the loudest. Now that your mind is still and your spirit is listening, it's time to activate one of the most powerful forces available to any human being, vision. Not eyesight. Insight. The ability to see your future with such clarity, such intensity, that the universe begins shifting to make it real. Because here's the truth no one tells you. The subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between what is vividly imagined and what is actually happening. So when you see your dream in detail, when you feel it, hear it, live it in your imagination, you're not pretending. You're programming. And the moment you do that with feeling, the universe starts rearranging itself around your vision. This isn't daydreaming. This is spiritual architecture. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That scripture isn't metaphor, it's mechanics. Visualization is the blueprint. And faith, the feeling of already having it, is the energy that brings it into form. So after your moment of silence, close your eyes again, but this time on purpose. Step into the life you're building. See it all. Walk through the doors of your dream house. Hear the applause in the room where your work changes lives. Feel the gratitude as money flows into your hands with ease. See the faces of the people you've helped. Smell the air. Touch the textures. The more vivid, the more real. Because the moment your subconscious believes it's real, your choices, your focus, your actions will shift to match that vision. And more than that, life itself will begin to cooperate. Doors open. People appear. Events unfold that seem like magic. But it's not magic, it's alignment. You're not forcing your future. You're remembering it, returning to it. And the clearer your vision becomes, the faster it shows up. This is how people change the world, by seeing a world no one else sees yet. Mahatma Gandhi did this every morning. Long before India ever gained independence, he saw it, down to the details. He would sit, eyes closed, and live inside the freedom he believed was possible, even when the rest of the world said it wasn't. Through imprisonment, opposition, delay, he kept seeing it. And eventually, the world caught up to his vision. Yours will too, if you hold it long enough, clear enough, and with enough conviction to let nothing distract you. Because your life will always rise to meet the images you consistently project. So project something bold. Project something beautiful. See it. Feel it. Claim it. And then, create it. Now that you've seen your future, it's time to give it form, to carve it into reality with the most underestimated tool you own, your pen. Because the next step isn't just about dreaming, it's about declaring. Writing is not just recording thoughts, it's activating them. The moment ink touches paper, something sacred happens. What once lived only in the invisible becomes anchored into the physical. You are no longer hoping. You are scripting. And when you write in the present tense, as though your dream is already real, you send a signal through your nervous system, your subconscious mind, and the universe itself. This is who I am now. Not one day. Not someday. Now. So don't write, I will have financial abundance. Write, I am a magnet for wealth. Money flows to me with ease from seen and unseen sources. Don't write, I hope to find purpose. Write, I am living in divine alignment. Every action I take ripples with meaning and impact. This is called the law of assumption. When you assume the state of your desire as already real, reality bends to match it. And it's not a theory. It's the law. One of the most powerful minds in history, Benjamin Franklin, practiced this every single morning. He didn't just wake up and get to work. He woke up and wrote himself into the man he was becoming. He documented his commitments, clarified his virtues, scripted his values. And over time, those pages became his blueprint. His results in business, politics, science, invention were the byproduct of daily written intention. So today, pick up your pen, open your journal, and pour. No editing, no second guessing. Just write as the future version of you who already has it all. Speak from the outcome, not toward it. Anchor your desires into this moment. And if you're ready for something bold, write one of those declarations publicly. Yes, out loud. In the comments. On a wall. Anywhere. Not to get attention, but to claim territory. Because when you declare your vision in public, it holds more weight. The universe listens. And it begins to conspire. Your subconscious locks in. Your focus sharpens. The wheels start turning. And suddenly, what felt far away moves closer. What felt uncertain becomes inevitable. And the you who once waited for life to change becomes the author of it. You've spoken your truth. You've seen your future. You've written it into existence. Now, it's time to embody it. Because success isn't just a mindset, it's a frequency. And your body is the amplifier. The next sacred practice is movement. Not just exercise, intentional, energized motion. You are not separate from your body. Your spirit flows through it. And every morning that you move with purpose, you activate the divine within your cells. This isn't about burning calories. It's about igniting power. It could be stretching, walking, dancing in your living room, flowing through yoga, breathing deeply with each step. The form doesn't matter. What matters is presence. And what matters even more is energy. With each breath, visualize golden light rushing into your body, clearing out stagnation, shaking off doubt, dissolving fear. With every exhale, release the weight of who you no longer are. Because every limitation, every old story, every energetic block, it lives in the body. And you don't need to carry it anymore. You are not just moving, you are unleashing. You are shifting your vibration into alignment with abundance, opportunity, and vitality. And here's the truth most people ignore. When your body is stagnant, your life becomes stagnant. But when your body pulses with energy, the world responds in kind. Ideas move. People appear. Synchronicities unfold. Because you're no longer dragging through your day, you're radiating through it. And the science backs it up. Morning movement releases endorphins, sharpens your brain, increases oxygen to your cells, and literally raises your electromagnetic frequency. Your physiology becomes a magnet for the reality you've been visualizing. So move like the person who already has it. Stand tall. Breathe fully. Stretch like someone who's ready to receive. Walk like someone success can't ignore. Say it with me. My body is a divine vessel. Through it flows unlimited success. Every cell is charged with the frequency of abundance. Feel those words take root in your muscles, in your breath, in your posture. Let your movement become your morning mantra. Because when your body starts vibrating with success, your reality has no choice but to match it. You've aligned your thoughts. You've stilled your mind. You've seen your future, written it into form, moved your body, and opened your heart in gratitude. Now, for the final and most powerful ritual of them all, service. Because success, when kept for yourself, is limited. But when success becomes a vessel for impact, for lifting others, for healing, for transforming lives, it becomes unstoppable. This is where your morning ritual becomes sacred mission. Before you step into your day, ask yourself one question. How will my success serve others today? Not someday. Not when you've made it. Today. Declare it. Define it. Name the people, the causes, the energy that your success will touch. When your goals become about more than just you, the universe takes notice. Why? Because energy is meant to flow, not stop. And when you position yourself as a conduit for growth, for elevation, for love, the floodgates open. Success is wired to service. Their dreams have gravity because they lift others in the process. Say it with conviction. My success creates ripples of blessing for countless others. As I rise, I lift. As I prosper, I give. The universe supports my success because my success supports the greater good. This isn't a mindset, it's a contract. An energetic covenant between you and the divine, written in action and sealed in intention. Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest men in history, practiced this daily. Before the world knew his name, he declared each morning how his future fortune would be used to serve humanity. That intention birthed thousands of libraries, schools, and scholarships across the globe. Now, it's your turn. You've been guided here for a reason. Not just to receive this wisdom, but to embody it, to live it, to rise with it. If you're ready to make this real, don't just listen, commit. Say the words that form the final seal on this transformation. My success serves all. Write it. Speak it. Feel it. Let it become the signature of who you are now. Because the universe doesn't reward perfection, it rewards alignment. You don't need to be flawless. You just need to begin. Rise tomorrow and enter your morning not as the person you've been, but as the version of you that your destiny has been waiting for. Let your first breath be a signal. Let your first thought carry power. Let your first movement shape momentum. These rituals aren't routines. They are rebirth. When practiced with consistency, they will reshape your identity, amplify your magnetism, and unlock a life that once felt impossible. And the moment you decide to do this daily, truly commit, you'll look back on this very moment and know, this is when everything changed.